Hello everybody. Angie here. I'm coming on to do my weekly make for the challenge here that I created on YouTube, hashtag 1 to 6 picks challenge. Each week I'm rolling one single die. Whatever number that lands on, I'm selecting that number of random prompts and I'm doing a make with it. It could be a tag, it could be a collage, it could be a, whatever you want it to be. It could be a greeting card, it could be a bookmark, just whatever you want to do, as long as you're using those particular prompts. And then anything else in addition to is completely up to you. Just a way to keep the creative juices flowing, challenge yourself a little bit, maybe work with pieces that you wouldn't normally put together and create something beautiful and pleasing to your eye, something that you like. Okay, so with that said, we're going to get started, see what I can come up with. I have no idea what I'm going to do today. I thought we would just play and see what develops. In my mind, I'm thinking maybe something like a little art collage page, just something pretty to put down on a journal page. But really, I don't know. This one's kind of got me a little baffled, if I'm completely honest. I have a lot of papers, stickers and die cut and just different elements here that I thought we would work with. And I had a scrap piece of scrapbooking paper. It was watercolor, and it was a combination of white, yellow, green, and some blue. And it was just a small piece that I had left. And I thought, I'm not going to throw this away. And I'm glad I didn't, because it came in handy. I thought I would use this in the project today. That's why I was thinking like of an art page, because I just freehand and cut out some leaves and some vines, kind of, so to speak, like this. And like I said, it was just a small piece, okay? So that's some of the yellow and the green, and then here you could see a little bit of the blue. So I just freehand cut some little pieces of grass, or at least was my attempt to grass. And then there's some more of the blue, and it had some gold foil on it as well. Okay, so I just randomly cut out some little pieces, and then when I got down to the very little bits, I had to do single leaves, and I think I got a few of those in here somewhere. Let me see. And I just did different shapes and different things. And I think I had a few more, but they got sucked up in the vacuum. There's another one, and I think that's all I have left. Okay. Then I have whole bunch of stickers, and for one of the prompts, it is magical. So first thing I thought of was like fairies and a fairyland and that kind of a thing. So I went to that element, and I pulled out a whole bunch of stickers and colorful pieces that I thought we could work with on that theme. There's some pretty little fairies, and then here's some just other elements with some greens and browns and earth tones and labels and things like that. So I just grabbed whatever at my mind at that moment that kind of caught my eye. Some mushrooms, things like that. Another leaf. So, and then there's a few of the fairies, and there's a couple butterflies. So yeah, that's kind of my thought here, is just kind of make a little pretty magical art page. And then I had this scrap piece of, put these to the side, I had this scrap piece of black, and I was going to do some cutouts in that, but I was like, you know what, that would be a good substrate to put my piece on, because everything will be elevated and really pop off of that black, I thought. So this was cut down to an 8, it's like 8 by 8.5, so that's a little bit large. So I'm going to use that as my base. But then in addition to papers, I have this burlap, I have this corrugated paper, I have a piece of raggedy little lace here, and I have some wallpaper, Tim Holtz wallpaper pieces, and I don't know, let's just see what we can come up with. I grabbed some white acrylic, because I thought along the magical theme we needed to have some sparklies, and I used to have a glow-in-the-dark marker. I don't know what happened to that. I thought that would work perfectly for a scene like this, for magical, something that glows in the dark and has some, I don't know how to say it really, but I think you know where I'm going with that. But I couldn't find it. So let's see what we can come up with. Now, I think I could fairly create a scene with my stickers and stuff like that. But we're going to take it a little bit out of the regular easy norm, and I'm going to try and create something on my own. That's why I did some freehand cutting, and I thought I'd do a little bit more freehand cutting. And when I saw this burlap, I thought this would be nice for a tree trunk. So I'm going to attempt to cut out like a little whimsical, fun little, you know, I don't know, like a tree trunk. And I want it to land on here. So I'm thinking let's just start there. I don't know. My brain will get some ideas as we go, I hope. Maybe and I always see in pictures and such where the fairies and gnomes and just kind of thing like that always hanging out in the trees and in the branches. So let's see if I can do something like thinking something like this. Somewhere for the fairies to hang out on. Oh, that's not gonna tear too well. Let's see. Well, it's kind of big. Let's cut that down just a bit. Keep it within our space. And that's an attempted little fairy tree trunk, branch trunk. Okay, so I'm thinking I should do the splattering first if I'm gonna do that. I think that's kind of fat there too. Let me narrow that down. Kind of wide. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. Okay, so let's start with a little splattering. Just do a little light, nothing that's gonna take a long time to dry. Oops, always comes out too much. So what I'll do is I'm gonna scoop some of this up because I don't need a lot. I don't have any. Oh, yes, I do. See, I don't have any napkins near me or paper towels. I'm just gonna scoop some of that up. Okay, I got a little bit of water here. And grab a brush. I want it nice and thin, just to get some little tiny droplets is my attempt. We're gonna see what happens. I don't want any big splotches. All right, now I need to grab a piece of paper. Hold on. To try and keep my mess to a minimum, because I get a mess going quite quickly. All right, let's put something under that. Okay, now I'm going to attempt just some really light, fine. See, I don't want those big ones, if I can help it. Okay, that's good enough for now. And as I layer my pieces, I may bring some more acrylic back in. So I'll leave that. Hopefully I won't spill it. Okay. And where's my tree trunk? Here it is. So let's go ahead and glue that down. And I'm going to use art glitter glue. So I hope you're enjoying this series that I have been doing. I started this way back in January of 2024, and I am finally getting through all of my prompts. Honestly, depending on what I roll today, after we finish this make, I may get through all of my prompts. It's amazing. It's taken me through the whole entire year. And I started with roughly 150 to 165 random prompts. I just sat down one day and just started writing things that came to mind. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun. It's been a nice long road, and I just hope you guys have been enjoying it. I've been having a lot of fun, and some weeks are more challenging than others. I've been trying to do different things, not all the same make, like, you know, all tags or, you know, things like that. I've been trying to do some different creative pieces, and yeah, it's been a lot of fun. So let's put that down right there. And with the prompts being, oh, I didn't let you know, remind you of the prompts. The prompts today that I'm working with are distant, magical, and green. So immediately when the prompt of magical came up, I immediately think of like gnomes and fairies and unicorns, you know, kind of things like that. For some reason, that's where my mind goes. So I was like, okay, well, that's what we're going to work with today. And then with fairies, I was like, well, they're usually like in trees and in gardens, things like that. So that's what we're going to attempt to create, just a little magical scene here. All right, what next? This is where my leaves come in, and I have dies, and I have stamps, and I have digitals that I can very easily cut out some leaves, but I thought to be a little bit more creative for you guys today, I would doodle and, you know, cut my own, just to make it a little bit more of the magical fantasy kind of a thing going on. So I thought I'd just kind of figure out where I can, I don't know, stick these around the tree trunk. Maybe. I'm not going to glue them down quite yet until I know where I'm going to put them. And this acrylic is not completely dry. As you can see, I'm smudging a little bit here and there, but that's okay. A lot of it will probably get covered up anyway. And there's my little grass pieces. I know I cut out more grass pieces, but like I said, after I got done cutting all this, I pulled out the vacuum and started cleaning up a little bit. And I don't know, I think I cut out like 4 of these little pieces. But I only have 2 now, so that's what we're going to work with. Just a fun little whimsical page, I thought. Don't know how well that's going to work, but do our best. Okay, maybe that one there. And okay, well, I guess that's okay. And then I've got these little pieces you can bring in here and there. No, it doesn't look good there, does it? Maybe something over to this side. Let me take a look at that. That looks kind of full, not too bad. All right, let's just go with that. Let's not think too much about it. It's supposed to be magical and whimsical, you know, so let's just have a little fun with it, and whatever happens, happens. See what we come up with. Try my best to tuck these underneath so make it look a little bit more realistic. Maybe. If I can get my fingers to work. So like I said, I started this series and this challenge. It is open to anybody that would like to join. So even though I'm coming, myself personally, coming to an end of all my prompts, feel free to join in. You can go back to my previous videos and look at the prompts that were selected and do your makes and have some fun if you choose. But I'm thinking about doing a second series on these. I couldn't honestly say that I can remember what prompts that I chose. Like I said, I was just sitting down in front of the TV one day and just whatever came to mind, I just started writing them down and I cut them all out. So if I do it again, you know, it could be very likely that I have some of the same prompts again. I will try, and if I do, keep in mind of what I choose, and you know, if it's something that I think that I might have already used, then I'll discard it and try and come up with something else. But you know, the whole idea of this for me was just to, you know, just to have fun and challenge myself, and like I said, work with pieces that you may not normally put together, and that's what the part of what makes it a challenge. So yeah, I mean, just random words, you know, a line, an eyeball, I don't know, just whatever comes to mind. And you know, you got to put those pieces together and come up with something, you know, that you like. So, yeah, I'm pondering it. So if that's something that you would like to see, please let me know. You know, a little bit of encouragement wouldn't hurt. But yeah, it's just sitting down, you know, and coming up with another 150 or so prompts. So that's really the only thing. But I've really had a lot of fun with this challenge series. And if I do, I would love for any and all of you to join in and play with me. It's a lot of fun. Okay, it's looking decent. Looking decent. One more. Okay. I think that looks really fun and magical already, don't you? What's your opinion? Come on, be honest. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. It's just art. That's all it is. Oh, there's another leaf right there. We'll use that one as well. Glue this down a little bit better. Okay. One more leaf. I think that's looking really good. I really, truly wish I knew where my glow-in-the-dark marker is. I think that would be ideal for, you know, something like this. But I am going to keep looking for it. But honestly, I have not seen it in over a year, so even if I do find it, probably be dried out. You know how these markers these days, they don't last very long. Gel pens, and you use them, come back a month later, and they're dried up. Okay. I think that's looking really, really cute so far. All right, so that's the second layer. I found, where is it? Here it is. This, look at that. It's got a little cherub, but the piece that caught my eye is this tiny lantern. I thought we could just dangle that right from the edge of the tree branch. And that's where my glow-in-the-dark marker would come in handy, because I was going to color around this little lantern, and I thought that would look really cool and a lot of fun, but so much for that. Okay, so I think I want to put this, and it's purposely, I'm sorry, kept the little hook piece. Not that it will be able to be seen too well, but put that down right there. See? I know you can't see it real good, but isn't that cute? The camera isn't picking it up, but you could definitely see it on, when it's in front of you. You can see it really well. Okay, I'm liking that. Let's see. Let's choose some fairies. Let's see what I've got. I've got this red one here. Another red one. I just grabbed a pinch of stuff. Here's a little boy fairy. She's got kind of purple in her. Here's one with kind of browns, pinks. Is that all I've got? Yep. Oh, nope. Nope. Here's another one. No. Here's another one. Okay, and they're all in different positions, so let's look at that. We've got one sitting, so maybe he could be sitting in the tree. This one here, maybe she could be frolicking in the grass, but I didn't put any grass over here. Maybe we can bring her over here. He's looking upward. Maybe we can put him over here, and he's looking this direction, maybe. And they're sitting down as well. Let's see which one. Maybe we could put this one in the tree. I like that. We can put him down here. This one's looking up. How about that? Or we can put them both in the tree. Maybe put him behind the grass a little bit, huh? Alrighty, glued it down. I do tend to get ahead of myself sometimes. I have an idea, but I don't think the whole idea out completely, so sometimes it's a little frustrating. I gotta pull pieces up. That's not bad. He's looking up in this direction. I'm covering up my leaves though. Let me see. Maybe I can move this one. Okay. I could put them here. And their feet are dangling off the branch. I like that. Move this leaf. I don't know if we need it, but maybe. Put him there. He's looking up. I wouldn't mind a little bit of different color in here. Let's see. Put that one's kind of sitting down. And maybe that. I could, just to continue this, we could do that. That's not bad. I like that. Okay, that's the next step. We're going to do that. And these are just some transparent stickers. I got these from Amazon quite some time ago in a pack. I think it came like just fairy stickers, random stickers, like 100, I want to say. I don't know. But I know I got them from Amazon. And I know probably some of these stickers are not showing up real well on camera right now. I don't know how well you can see them, but I will definitely pick up the piece and bring it to the up a little bit closer when I get done. Okay, I like that. And I think I want to get a few of these mushrooms and such in here as well. Make it look a little bit more like a garden scene, a night scene. I don't know, do fairies only come out at night? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I like that. So we'll put her there. And I'm thinking maybe, let's see, just to kind of cover up a little bit of that smudge, maybe use one of these labels or something. Maybe a piece of it. Let's do that. Not that that's a big deal, but let's just go ahead and use them. We've got them. So put that one there, or maybe we put this piece. I don't know, maybe a piece of it up here. And on this last little piece, maybe we can even use that somewhere. Waste not, want not, that's what I say. Okay, so let's bring, where's the fairy? Oh, here she is. I'll tell you, I will lose things with a quickness, guys. All right, let's put her, or should I say them? Something like that. And I like the idea of using the different paper for the leaves also, and plus the burlap. It just brings different textures and dimension to the page. I like that. I wasn't thinking about it when I initially started out cutting these pieces. I was just trying to use up some of my scraps, but yes, I like it. They're playing very nice together. Okay, now one of my colors is green, so I definitely need to make sure I have some green in here, which I already do, but maybe some different shades of green. I have these little tiny sticker dots. Maybe I can use, oh, it's 4 dots all in one. I don't know if I need that. one over here. Cover up that little smudge. And then these were darker green, more like a forest green. Maybe we'll put one right there. And then the other one right there. And that's what I like about transparent stickers, is they're layering. You can layer them so easily. I love that. Okay, just a little something extra. All right, then we've got this piece. I don't think I want to use that. What was next? Oh, I was going to put him down here, wasn't I? All right, so let's do that. Let's see if I bring this in. So I don't want him like he's just sitting in the middle of nowhere. Okay. So put him down there. And we're going to use this little piece of scrap burlap. Okay, I like that. Okay, I like that. Can we use this somehow? Maybe as a random branch going. Why not? Why not? Okay. So I'm gonna list that leaf up, tuck it under that leaf. Perfect. Okay. Very nice. All right. What's next? So I've got all of my, basically, I think I've got all my prompts because the prompts were distant. And for distant, I'm thinking like either the distant past or distant future for fairyland and all that mystical thing. And then the other word is magical. So I'm trying to create a magical scene with the fairies. And then green, I've got green in there. But what else can I do? Let's see. I'm thinking some more of these little leaves and some of these mushrooms maybe. Maybe behind him. Let's see, I got some more. Let me look. All right, we're going to put this one, I think, right there. And then, oh, look at this little one. I didn't see him. Look, he's looking up also. He's like, take me up there. I haven't learned to fly yet. Oh, I should have put him in there. Oh, that's so cute. Like he's looking over there and this one's looking over there. Oh, darn it. I came across him too late. Okay, we don't have room for him. All right, let's see. I don't think I'm going to use that one. I got a couple butterflies. Let's see. I think I'm going to use this one, but not the whole thing, just a portion of it. Just slice it right there. Am I shaking the camera? Sorry. Maybe we can use this one on this side. Yeah. That'll work. Okay. I've got this big leaf. I don't think I'm going to use that. All right. Got a couple butterflies. Let's put those in the air. If I can get this one off. There we go. Okay. Let's put this one going this way. And I'm just going to fold that over. Just like that, okay? Can we use any more of these leaves? Let's see if I can get this one underneath. Yeah. Overlay that like that. There we go. Okay. What else do I've got? I like the color. A little bit of variety in color there. All right. Let's see. Here's another. Kind of covered up my grass there, didn't I, with the stickers? That's okay. All right, I'm not going to use that one. Not going to use that. I think that's enough. We've got this green label here. Well, it's not necessarily a piece that you would write on. It's just going to be an art page, just a pretty piece to put on a journal page. Okay, I think that's... I got a sneeze coming, guys. Excuse me. Got this leaf. Do I want to stick that somewhere? I cut it out. I feel like I don't want to waste it. I'm going to stick it somewhere. Be right there. If I can tuck it under here a little bit. Alrighty. All right, there we go. Okay, I like that. Let's see, what else? I'm thinking maybe just a few more splatters to the forefront. What do you think about that? Let's snip this off. Let me bring my acrylic back in before it gets all dried up. Put a little bit more water on it. Okay, and then let's see if we can bring just a few more in. I think that's enough. I don't want them all over, just more toward the sky part of the piece. Okay. Let's see. I'm thinking maybe if I frame it with white. I don't know, something tells me to frame it. What do you think, guys? That's looking kind of nice, I think. I have a white acrylic marker here, and I'm thinking just go over on the edges. A little bit here. Yep. It's not going to pick up too well there, but that's fine. And I've got stickers all around. It's sticking to the stickers, okay. All right. Okay. And there we go. I don't know what else to add to give it that magical look other than some glitter. But I think we've got sparkle already in the foiled cutouts on the leaves and just the element of the transparent stickers. I think that adds a little bit of a magical kind of touch, I guess you would say. Better not mess with that. I'm going to smear some more of the... Now I could put this down and leave one side open, just glue it down on 3 sides and leave one side open. It could be like a tuck spot or a pocket type page, but I think I'm going to put it all the way down on my journal page. But I think I'm going to call that done. I'm just looking at it, and I don't think there's anything else that I can think of that I can add that would enhance this piece any. But I think I've achieved, for the most part, a magical, distant scene, and there's green in there. Yeah, I think I have. All right, let me see. What do you guys think? I don't know. Okay, I think that looks really, really nice. Yeah, I like it. I'm gonna wipe that off of the butterfly there, though. A little bit of paint. Yeah, I think that's achieved. All right, guys, well, I'm going to call that one done. That is going to go, that's just a mystical art page. It's going to go straight down, glued all the way down onto a journal page. And I am pleased with it. Okay, well, that is my make. Distant, magical, and the color green. I'm calling that one done, guys. I hope you guys like it. I'm going to move everything out of the way. Still got some pieces left. Oh, and I didn't even use the corrugated paper. Which, oh well, I don't think it needs it. I'm satisfied with that right there. Okay, so I'm calling that one done. And before I let you guys go, I need to roll my dice and select my prompts for next week. So let's see what would I get. And I only have, I'm gonna look, one I only have 3 more prompts in my basket, my little bowl here. So if I roll anything higher than a 3, I'm just going to select the 3 prompts, and that's going to be it for this series. Okay? So let's roll, see what we get. 4. All right. So the last 3 prompts, and that is it for hashtag 1 to 6 picks challenge here on YouTube, unless I do a second series. All right, let's see what I've got. Oh, this one got torn somehow, but it looks like B-O-O, maybe book or boot, or let's say that's my choice, B-O-O. It could be boot, it could be book, it could be whatever I can come up with on that. I don't know how that tore, probably with me reaching in each week, but yeah, probably book. And then thread. And the last one is embossed. All right, so my one last week for this series, book or boot or boo. I'll probably do book. I'm just going to say book right now, just so you guys will know. We're just going to make that book, because the last letter looks like it tore off. So I'm going to make it book, B-O-O-K. Okay? Thread and embossed. All right, guys. Well, that's what I've got for you this week. I surely hope that you like what you saw today, and stay tuned for next week. See what I come up with. As I said, if this is something that interests you, even though I'm coming to the end of the series, please don't feel that you have to stop. Join in at any time and participate in this challenge. But as always, I truly appreciate you stopping by my channel. Thank you so much. I will see you on the next video. Take care, and God bless. Bye-bye.